In this episode, we are going to go through 3 ways that you can practice that are going to radically change how you show up, how people perceive you. In 30 days or less, people are going to be seeing you as the most confident version of you. And it's a lot easier than you think. I've been coaching top leaders, entrepreneurs, professionals, artists for over 11 years. And I would say about 80% of those people have come to me and said, Lisa, I want to work on my confidence. I want to feel more confident. I feel like I should be more confident. I've achieved a lot, but I still feel like I shrink in places. I still feel like I can't get my ideas out the way that I want. In certain circumstances, I just hide out in the corner and I don't really interact the way I could. And a lot of times when people come to me for confidence, what's really going on is we also need to work on self-esteem because confidence is very fluid. Confidence kind of blows like the wind. One day you can feel really, really confident. You can feel like on top of the world. And another day you can wake up and you can feel the complete opposite. And that's okay. That's normal. Confidence can go up and down. A lot of time, confidence is related to your confidence in your abilities. Or if you've had a week where you are doing things, like when I'm lifting weights consistently, heavy weights, my confidence goes through the roof. Confidence is also tied to our body, what we are doing with our body. If we are sitting up tall, if we have our shoulders back, right? If we're walking with confidence, that has an effect on how we feel. So if we're having a week where we're not feeling confident, we're kind of slunched over, we're in our heads, we're thinking a lot, that is going to lead to us feeling not as confident. So confidence is very fluid. Self-esteem, however, when we work on our self-esteem and we get our self-esteem up, when we really focus in on believing in ourselves, in healing what needs to be healed, that it is having an impact on our self-esteem. When we start to surround ourselves, I always say, if you don't believe in yourself fully yet, surround yourself with people that are going to speak words over you so you can lean on their belief until you fully embody it. So at the core is always this deeper work on self-esteem. However, I'm going to give you 3 things you can practice because I know a lot of my clients, I know a lot of my people in my community, they love to do things. They love the things that they can practice. So if you want to appear more confident in 30 days or less, even if you don't feel it yet, these are the 3 things I want you to start doing. First one, even trumps confidence is conviction. If you want to appear more confident, you have to start getting convicted in your ideas, what you bring to the table, what you have to share, and you have to share it in a way where people are like, whoa, okay, I need to listen in here because this is important. And it's a lot less about what you are saying, and it's a lot more about how you are saying it. So this is what I want you to practice. Because when you are convicted and you show up in a way where you're not only using your inner conviction, so if you don't believe in your ideas, or if you are always checking with other people if, this is okay or does this seem right? We need to cut that And getting other people's opinions or feedback is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's a big difference between getting feedback and then running it through your system and saying, okay, do I agree with this? Is this truth? Or do I feel like, nah, I don't think this is good information? Are you asking for feedback and then immediately taking someone else's feedback as the right and totally dismissing your own idea? We need to work on your conviction in who you are, what you know, what you have to offer. So again, I work with a lot of top leaders who are highly intelligent, absolutely fantastic at the work that they're doing, but they don't always see that. They don't always feel like that. There's a lot going on internally that we have to work on. But starting to get, even if internally you don't feel it yet, you can practice getting convicted in your ideas. Really seeing your ideas as important. Because if you don't see your ideas as important, nobody else is going to see your ideas as important or what you have to offer. And this is true in all different industries, whether you're a business owner, whether you are in senior management, whether you're in C-suite, whether you're in sales, in real estate. Well, especially if you're in sales, you have to be convicted in what you're offering. So I've been in sales for a long time. And the reason I can sell to people that have only been talking to me for half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, is because I am convicted in what I am sharing and what I am offering. Now, being convicted isn't about feeling like you are faking it. We can't fake conviction. You can't be truly convicted in something that you don't believe in, because it's going to come across to that person as, I don't really, no, we're not buying it. So it's not about faking it. It's about doing some work, some journaling. Why is my idea so fantastic? What about me is actually pretty amazing? What about what I have to offer is freaking fantastic? And write out a list of 100 things and read that consistently for at least 2 weeks and feel into it to really shift that belief. Because when you are sharing something, you have to be convicted in it. It can't be something like this where you're just kind of like, so I was thinking about maybe this idea, it could kind of be good for you. No, what? No one's going to believe that. No one's going to buy into your idea. So the first step is we got to be convicted. We have to be convicted in what we are sharing. So that's practicing your belief. If you don't have that belief, you do the list, 100 things, you start reading it, you start feeling into it daily, look at yourself in a mirror, eye to eye, and read out that list out loud. I am freaking amazing because ... This is a freaking amazing idea because ... And you are connecting into it. We are shifting the pathways around our belief. So next is we have to cut the filler words. So when you are sharing something and you are convicted, if when you are sharing it, you are adding a lot of filler words like, this is an amazing idea, because it's like this. And also this is why it's great because, that it's going to detract from the energy. The more filler words, the less someone is leaning in and trusting and feeling confident in your idea. So one of the best things that you can do is record yourself speaking. Just record yourself Don't try to not use the filler words. Just speak normally and use a transcription service where you can see the filler words. There are many different softwares that you can use that AI will highlight all the filler words. And it's really important that you go in and make sure that you can see what patterns that you have. The first time I did this, I had a lot of patterns. I think one of the most common ones I said it was like, and I said, okay, I got to cut this filler out. This is too much. So what you want to do is you want to first set the intention that and plug it in. This is you speaking and commanding yourself. This is you speaking and commanding your reality. I am no longer saying like. I am no longer saying. I no longer say you know. And when you speak, when you start practicing and you catch yourself, right? It's just about taking notice. Oh, caught myself. Nope, I don't say that anymore. Until you are practicing and you can see your transcription that it's less and less and less. You are training yourself. This is a process of training. So have patience and be consistent with it. Because the more you can speak, when you are speaking and you are convicted in your idea, and conviction is energy. You cannot fake it. It has to be in your body. You have to be fully convicted, mind, body, soul, in what you are sharing. And you do so without filler words. Wow. That alone is going to be huge. Most people are not operating like that. If you show up in a meeting and this is how you are coming across, people are going to lean in and listen. Third thing I want you to do is practice raising your voice and also speaking from right down here, belly speaking, not from up here. So we want to raise our voice. You ever notice when you're in a meeting or you're somewhere and someone is speaking, they have a loud voice? We automatically, people have ideas about you. They make ideas about you instantly like this. When we hear someone with a loud voice speaking, we instantly think, oh, it's likely a confident person. That's a confident person. We think, we want to make sure people are viewing you as confident. So raise your voice. It doesn't mean you have to start screaming. We don't want to start screaming, but we want to talk in a louder voice. So when I'm talking like this, if I'm in a room with a bunch of CEOs, I'm going to go in there with a louder voice because instantly I'm going to appear more confident than if I came in and I was sharing it like this. So even if I'm sharing it like this and I'm not using my filler words, it doesn't come across the same. And again, we want to make sure that you are coming across confident, whether you feel more confident or not. But let me tell you, if you do these, you are going to feel more confident in 30 days. Confidence, a big part of confidence is understanding that it's fluid and it's okay if one day you feel more confident than another day. The most important part is that you feel good about yourself, that your self-esteem is high, and that you are convicted in whatever you are sharing. If you're selling something, you're convicted in what you're selling. If you have an idea you're bringing to the table, you are convicted in your idea. We sell all day long. We are selling our ideas all day long. Try this and come back to me in 30 days. Send me a message on Instagram, send me a DM, and tell me what has happened. What deals have you sealed? What opportunities have you gotten? Leader, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. And as always, let's stay connected.